My soul has got to move. There's a leak in this old building, and my soul has got to move. Said I bet I won't let this happen again.
How y'all children doing this evening? All right. Y'all know I'm old, I don't hear but so good now. I said, how y'all children doing this evening? Yeah. All right, now act like y'all woke. Talk to y'all a little something about them slavery times. Anybody ever hear about them slavery times? Yeah. It wasn't nothing good. I was born in it. I don't got much memories of my mama, my daddy. They sold my daddy, I was about 6, 7 years old. They said my skin built for the sun being out dark, so they put me out early for that yard work. I usually round up a little hen, round up some swine. I basically do master bidding, do it tell me do, cause my memory ain't good as it used to be. I done had so many masters and so many plantations I done worked on, I can't tell one from the rest, but they all wasn't no good. Not near one of them. Lose hope after a while. That sun beating on you, master beating on you. Start to lose sight of the light. There ain't nowhere for us to go. Till one day she came. I swear the clouds opened up and she walked right out of heaven's gates. What her name was? Harriet. Y'all heard about Harriet Tubman?
Yes.
Yeah. I ain't hear about it like I'm fit to tell you. Stubborn woman. She ain't take no for no answers neither. I reckon they said somebody hit her upside the head because the woman talked stone crazy, talking about we need to move from here.
I got to move.
They said, well, where we finna go?
I got to move.
She said, it didn't matter if we end up in the woods eating locusts. Anything better than here. I reckon she was right. That woman had more courage than a mountain lion. 19 trips. Over 300 people she's freed in the first 10 years. Called her Black Moses. Sometimes you get scared, it get cold out in the forest, in the woods. The children start crying. She said, ain't no place to rest till we get where we going. We got to move.
I got to move.
Move we did.
I got to move.
One day somebody late, she come tell me, she said the hardest part about freeing slaves is reminding them they were slaves in the first place. Can you imagine a man being afraid to be free? A man so brainwashed in his own mind that he don't know he deserves better than this here. I reckon say some of you children right now kind of brainwashed. Thinking ain't no place better than right here. I reckon some of you children could use some old Harriet courage right now. Couldn't you? I wouldn't be sitting here today if it wasn't for Harriet. Some of your great-grandparents and great-great-grandparents, they part of that, what they call it, Underground Railroad. And on days like today, we pay homage to Harriet because she showed us hope. She gave us light where there wasn't none. So I'm sitting here to tell all of you that you can't get stagnated. You can't let your brain get washed. You can't let your brain get changed. You can't stay stagnant. You got to move.
I got to move.
We pay homage to Rosa Parks.
I got to move.
We pay homage to Assata Shakur.
I got
We pay homage to Angela Davis, Queen Mother Rosa Parks, Betty Shabazz, Coretta Scott King, and so many other women that took part of this movement that we moved through. Thank you. Please put your hands together for Miss Sojourner Truth.
Well, children, where there's so much racket, there must be something out of kilter. I think that tweaks the Negroes of the South and the women of the North all talking about rights. White men will be in a fix pretty soon. But what's all this here talking about? That man over there said that women need to be helped into carriages, lifted over ditches, have the best place everywhere. Nobody ever helped me into carriages, over mud puddles, or give me any best place, and ain't I a woman? Look at me. Look at my arm. I've plowed and planted and gathered into barns, and no man could head me. I can work as much and eat as much as a man when I can get it, and bear the lash as well. And ain't I a woman? I've born 13 children, and seen most of all sold off to slavery. And when I cried out my mother's grief, none but Jesus heard me. And ain't I a woman? And what's this thing in the head they talk? Oh, intellect. Yeah, that's it. What that got to do with women's rights or Negroes' rights? If my cup won't hold with a pint and yours hold the quart, wouldn't you be mean not to let me get my little half measure full? And that man in the black over there talking about, oh, women can't have as much rights as men because Christ wasn't no woman. Well, where did your Christ come from? Where did your Christ come from? From God and a woman. Man had nothing to do with him. If the first woman God ever made was strong enough to turn this world upside down all alone, then these women together ought to be able to get it right side up again. And now they're asking to do it. I tell you, the men better let them.
All right.
Oblige you overhear me, but old Sojourner ain't got nothing more to say. Sojourner Truth emblazed at Akron, Ohio stage. Words resonating with reason, leaving white men flabbergasted, giving birth to flappers and every feminist activist after that. She set the path and treaded it steadfast, forewarned of the perils and aftermath to bash and clash with God's gift, as if she's uneven, as if she's the reason the indigenous are bleeding, the earth is dying, and mothers are grieving. No, it's the greed of men who tend to beat them, subjugate and mistreat them. Why would they curse the womb to birth them, the first to feed them, the only to nurse them, then deny we need them? No, this was more than just a fight to reach them. This was the changing of the time, the sparking of the flame to ignite the fight for freedom. Equal rights, equal pay, and equal means to use them. Miss Truth, we salute you. Along with Mary Church and Ida B. Wells, there would be no 19th Amendment without you. No vote to cast, no voice to blast, no issues to tend to. So on behalf of all the women who had a hand in the advancement of women on this planet, thank you.
Thank you.